when your eyes met mine, like the world stopped for a moment in time. You unsure, I was all in before you even let me in. I knew your fears before your smile. I stayed when you were gone a while. I held your heart before you knew what loving someone really do. You learned to love at your own pace while I was already there. I loved you first before you tried. You learn how to believe in something you were scared to need. I was patient, I was kind, while you were still making up your mind. I felt you pull a little back when love got deep, when feelings cracked. I smiled, said I understood, even when it hurt me more than it should. I stayed quiet, let you grow, while my heart already knew. I loved you first before you fell, before you had a story to tell. I loved you first before you stayed, before you learned what love could break. And now I'm here, still feeling as bad. I loved you first, and that's the truth, before your heart ever knew what to do. And even though my love feels cursed, I won't forget. I loved you first. And a part of me always will. I loved you quietly from the side, never let it show, never tried. I smiled and listened when you spoke, held my feelings like a secret note. I watched you fall for someone new, pretended I was happy for you. Swallow every word just to keep my heart unhurt. I stayed where love was never seen, but felt in everything. I loved you quietly, without a sound. I held you close, but never crossed the line. say you never felt alone. I stood beside you through your blue, even when it called my name. I never asked you to choose, never showed you what I'd lose. I wore my love like a disguise, hiding tears behind my eyes. I chose your peace instead of mine every single time. I loved you quietly in crowded rooms, in empty nights, in whispered truths. I loved you quietly, and that's okay. Some loves are meant to stay that way. Maybe if I spoke my heart, things wouldn't feel this far apart. But love like mine was never loud. It learned to bow instead of shout. Final, I loved you quietly, without regret. Even now, I don't forget. I loved you quietly and set you free. That's how you'll always stay with me. Yeah, I loved you quietly, and I always will. I miss the way we used to laugh like nothing else was moving fast. The little things we didn't see becoming everything to me. I miss the calls at 2:30, talking like we always knew the world could wait, the night was ours before we turned into what we are. I don't miss the fights or broken trust, I just miss us. I miss us before the silence grew, before the space between me and you. I miss us when love was just enough, when we were more than giving up. I miss your name on my phone screen, back when it still felt like home to me. I miss the plans we never made, thinking we had time to waste. Now we talk like strangers do, careful words, nothing true, smiling like we're doing fine while missing what we left behind. I don't miss the pain or broken trust, I just miss us. I miss us when we felt so sure, when love was messy but still pure. I miss us before we lost our way, before goodbye became Try to move on, I really did. Change my nights, the places I live. I smiled like I was finally free, but love doesn't leave that easily. I packed away your photographs, told myself the past was past, but every road I walk still leads back to you, back to me. I learned to breathe without your touch, but missing you never felt like enough. I never stopped loving you, I just learned how to hide. I kept your name in the quiet, where my heart still lies. I never stopped loving you, even when I tried. Some loves don't fade with time. I heard you found someone new. I said I'm happy for you, but something in my voice gave in, like love was waiting under my skin. I've loved again, but not the same. Your shadow still knows my name. Every goodbye, every start still carries pieces of your heart. I built a life that looks okay, but there's a part that never changed. I never stopped loving you, through the years, through the pain, through the silence we built, through the words we never said. And I never stopped loving you, and maybe that's the truth. Some hearts move on, but mine stayed with you. Maybe loving you is who I am, not something time could change or plan. And even if we never meet, you're still the rhythm in my heartbeat. I never stopped loving you, and I never will pretend that the love I gave you once ever reached an end. I never stopped loving you, I just let you go. But in every way that matters, you'll always know. Yeah, I never stopped loving you, and a part of me never will. I knew the cracks were showing through, all the things we didn't do. Every word we tried to save felt like promises too late. You pulled away, I felt the change, but I stayed the same. I told myself it wasn't enough, but I stayed for love. I saw the signs, I felt the pain, still I whispered your name. I stayed for love when it started hurting more. I stayed for us when you were halfway out the door. I stayed believing we were strong enough, even when it wasn't easy. I stayed for love. We talked in circles late at night, trying hard to make it right. I held on to what we were, even when it started to hurt. You said maybe, never sure. I heard goodbye in every word, but hope was louder than the truth. So I stayed for you. I knew my heart was breaking down, still I wouldn't turn around. I stayed for love when I should've let you go. I stayed for us, even when you didn't know. I stayed believing I stayed for love. Yeah, I stayed for love, and I don't regret it. I saw your face in a crowded room, heard you laugh in a different tune. For a second my heart just knew I thought it was you. Every street feels the same somehow, every almost brings you back around. I keep reaching for something true. I thought it was you. I told myself I'd be okay, but hope still gets in the way. I thought it was you, standing right in front of me. I thought it was us, who we were meant to be. But every time I get close, the truth comes crashing through. I fall a little harder, 'cause I thought it was you. I tried to love in someone else's arms, but your name still sets off alarms. Every promise feels halfway true. When it's not you, I replay all the things you said, all the dreams we left unsaid. I keep asking what we could do. When I thought it was you, I've learned some hearts don't stay, even when they feel that way. I thought it was you. Every time my heart breaks in two, I thought it was us, but the picture never came true. Now I'm holding on to memories that don't feel brand new. It hurts to admit, yeah. I thought it was you. Maybe love was never wrong. Maybe I just held on too long. Maybe you were passing through. Well, I thought it was you. I thought it was you in every song I play at night. I thought it was you in every wrong that felt so right. Now I'm learning how to let go of the dreams I once knew, but part of me still whispers, yeah. I thought it was you. Yeah, I thought it was you. I really did. I waited by the phone too long, told myself I was being strong. Every sound felt like your name, every hope still felt the same. I said it's fine, I'll be okay. You'll come around, you'll find your way. But days turned into something new, and I was still waiting for you. I believed in words you never said, and promises inside my head. I waited for you through silent nights, through every maybe and every sign. I waited for you with open hands while you were living another plan. I waited for you, and now I see you were never waiting for me. I made excuses for your space, called your distance needing space. I learned to smile Learned to pretend that waiting didn't hurt in the end. I kept your side of the bed, filled with things we never said. I thought love meant staying true, so I kept waiting for you. I chose patience over pride, while losing pieces of my mind. I waited for you when I should have left. I gave you time, I gave my best. I waited for you and lost myself in a love you didn't help. Maybe loving you was my mistake, or maybe I stayed too late. But waiting taught me something new. I can't keep waiting for you. I waited for you until I broke, until my heart learned how to cope. I waited for you, but now I'm through. I'm choosing me, not waiting for you. Yeah, I waited for you. Now I'm letting go. Morning light through your window pane, coffee cups and quiet rain. No rush, no reason to pretend, just holding moments till they end. Your hand finds mine like it's always known. Every step feels close to home. I don't need the world to see what your heart is doing to me. We don't need promises out loud. Just stay right here, just now. I'm loving you slowly, one breath at a time. Learning your silence, reading every line. I'm loving you slowly, no need to be brave. If love is a moment, then let's let it stay. Late night talks and soft goodbyes, laughing under fading lights. Every scar you never show feels like something I already know. I've been rushing all my life, trying to make the timing right. But with you I finally see love doesn't hurry me. I don't need forever tonight, just your arms, just this light. I'm loving you slowly, like a song on repeat. Every small heartbeat feels like home to me. I'm loving you slowly, let the world go by. If love has a rhythm, this one feels right. Maybe we don't know the end, maybe that's the beauty in it. No fast lanes, no straight roads, just two hearts learning as we go. I'm loving you slowly, no race to be won, just staying right here till the day is done. I'm loving you slowly, and I don't need to know where this road feels like home. The room feels empty without your sound. There's quiet echoes all around. I tell myself I'll be okay, but your memory still won't fade. I pack my feelings deep inside, smile like I've already tried to let you go, to move along, but something in me still holding on. I know I should be stronger now, but love doesn't just let go somehow. I'm still holding on to the words you said, to the nights we stayed inside our heads. I'm still holding on, even when it hurts, even when I know I should let you go first. Your name still lives in every song, every right feels a little wrong. I see your face in passing lights, in every lonely drive at night. I've tried to start a brand new page, but your ghost won't leave the frame. I act like I'm already gone, but deep inside I'm still